pleasure.
Hi everybody, it's Michael and Julie again on Solas Inspirational Chats, and today we're delighted to be joined once again actually by David Essery, who is a visionary and spiritual mentor who lives in the south of England. And we enjoy David's podcasts and we listen to him all the time. And when he gets together also with Tim Wilde, it's like blowing the socks off us with the information that comes through. So, David, lovely to see you again today.
Yeah, full Sharod. Great to have you on board, especially with Lúnasa, which for us is a very big Celtic festival heralding the autumn. And also we have the Lionsgate. We were just having a chat about the Lionsgate, which is just around the corner. So we're so delighted and privileged to get a chance to chat to you again. Gurmila Mahaga. Thank you, David. I'm sure there's nobody tuning in who doesn't know anything about you, but would you like to explain to our viewers a little bit about your work, your art, the lovely Leanne, the team, and what you see coming in the next few days?
Oh, thank you, first of all, so much, guys. It's such an honor to be back with you both. It's really so lovely. So thank you so much, and a happy festival time, of course, to you both as well, and to everyone tuning in. It's a joy to be here with you today. What do I say about myself? The awkward part. I am a digital artist and a channel, and I teach about spirituality. And to be honest, all of that's just a wrapper for the fact that the role that I am here to do is to help you to realize how awesome you are. That's what I'm here to do. If I can do that for one person, then that's job done, and I can go off a happy man. But I do my work through channelings of the Ascended Masters, running workshops and meditations and all sorts of stuff, just to really try and help spread the word about the incredible process that we're going through as a planet and as a people at this time.
Great. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes. And we also know that you'll be doing something with Tim Wilde for the Lionsgate. So we'll put the details in the blurb, because Michael and I will be tuning in together when you come, both of you. It's just as Michael has said, it's exponential, the energy and the wisdom and the channeling. So we're really looking forward to that. Would you like to give us a few thoughts about the Lionsgate and how it's impacting you and what you can foresee?
Absolutely. I mean, the Lionsgate, for me, it's the number one spiritual event of the year. And when we've looked back, particularly since 2012, throughout the Ascension process, and we look at the most transformative moments that have happened on this planet, most of them have happened at the Lionsgate. It is such an incredible time of opportunity, of potential, and a time where we receive such an abundance of light and support from the hierarchy. You know, it's not uncommon to be on the planet at the Lionsgate with 8 billion angels hovering around us, where, you know, they're coming through one per person, and unicorns and dragons and ascended masters. It's just the level of support around us at this time is truly overwhelming. And of course, it's intense. You know, I'm sure anyone watching this today or in the future is probably aware of how it feels a little bit like, I've said this before, like you're being pushed along by a bulldozer all the times, and it's just pushing you to make change and release and do this and do that, and it's like you can't get out of the way of it. It just keeps on pushing you forward at all times, and it's challenging. But it is a part of the process, and it's part of the transformation that allows us to step through this time into a brighter and higher vibration. And, you know, if you are watching this, I just want to say personally, well done you, because you are here and you are doing it. We don't take the opportunity to give ourselves a little pat on the back often enough, because this is, and I'm going to share a message from Serapis Bey with you guys in a minute, and he talks about this a little bit as well, but this is an unprecedented time in human history, and what we are going through right now has never ever happened before. And was quite frankly an experiment. No one even really knew, even the teams of light, whether this could be done before. And you are doing it. You are doing such an amazing job, and you should be very, very proud of yourself. And the teams of light are very, very proud of you too.
Right.
So on that note, if you guys don't mind, I'd love to share a message with you from Serapis Bey.
Yes, please.
Oh,
If
that
you
would be
would, that'd be
amazing.
great. Thank you.
Now, we might be
Thank you.
speechless afterwards. I think that happened the last time. So yes, it's not that we've muted. We're just like, whoa.
So I channeled this morning. I wanted to tune in and just see who wanted to step through to deliver a message to the lovely people watching this video. This is what Serapis had to say. Greetings, children of Earth. It is a great joy to join you on this day to deliver a message of hope. You are about to step through the great gateway, my child, through the Lionsgate and out the other side into a new world. Yes, it is true that the Lionsgate is always transformative, but this year marks something different. It marks the homecoming of those dedicated souls of the light who have reclaimed their power and stand tall in mastery as guardians of the earth. You are one of these souls, my child. This is why I speak to you today in recognition of all that you have done, whether you feel deserving of this or not. You have walked a most challenging path, my child, through the beginning of the return to the light for planet Earth. This process has been tumultuous at most times, but the frequency of light that you have received has been of the highest order offered to any race in physical incarnation in the history of this universe. Think upon this for a moment. Do not underestimate the gravity of my words. You have been bathed in a light beyond physical measure. You have accepted this light, and you have integrated this light. You have allowed it to dissolve the shadows of times long gone by, and you have accepted this light as who you are, as a God-free being. Once again, you may not feel it at this moment, but I assure you that this is the choice that you have accepted. It is but a matter of walking the path to reaching the destination of understanding. This is what you shall do as you pass through the Lionsgate. It shall be a merging of the timelines for you. See, you have been experiencing multiple threads at once. It is a reconciliation of the future ascended self, of the past ascending self, and the present self. One where the threads of old and new come together in recognition of the journey that you have walked, in acceptance of your true power within. It is this new power that shall birth a new age on earth. As the people stand tall in defense of all that is good and holy, in recognition of their master state as owners of their own reality, a reality that they shall combine together, reunited as one in unity, in a single vision for a brighter world. A vision held by these masters is a vision made manifest. Trust in this, my child. Trust in your ability to create this world and spread this vision far and wide. This is the path to the Lionsgate, a path that you have already walked and will continue to do so as the timelines converge. I know times may seem challenging right now, but you have already achieved the result that you have been awaiting. Accept this and know that all that happens between now and then is a matter of course. Stay true to your heart, my child. Trust and let go. And you shall find the golden path unveiled before you as you step forward into a new dawn. Your loving guide, Serapis Bey.
Thank you. That was so lovely, David. Thank you very much.
Just so touching and so appropriate and so beautiful. And we're so grateful, Gurmila Malgat, David, for sharing that. I know we'll need to listen to it over and over. We often do that with your channel messages because they are profoundly beautiful and they touch us on so many levels. So thank you so much.
Yeah, we really
my absolute pleasure.
Yeah, really.
I think personally, I found this absolutely fascinating, and it caught me off guard as well because there's been a lot of talk about timelines over the last year. Lots of people in the field have been talking about this and mixing of timelines and splitting of timelines. what Serapis Bey, that my takeaway from this is what he's really talking about is a split between the past, the present, and the future, and actually that the future self has already walked through this gateway, has already achieved an activation of their power within. And we're currently, you know, the present self, but then there's also the past self that's still running and still doing the work. And that this is to be a convergence of these timelines coming back together, where we're able to step into that empowered version of ourselves because we have already done the work. It's mind-bending and fascinating, but
It is, yeah.
I love this stuff.
Yeah.
I love this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we have the same opinion. You know, when you sit down and you talk to somebody about the likes of timelines, and they then start talking about linear time and cyclical time and all the other stuff as well. And it's just, it is mind-blowing. And even to get your head around it, sometimes it takes a bit, but to, you know, listening to that, and it was almost like you say, it was like, you know, as we go through this 8-8 portal, that the convergence of everything past, present, and future for ourselves and our higher selves is what's to be presented. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people go through a lot of emotional stuff next week as this comes through. And, you know, those who are awake and aware, it's absolutely wonderful because it's what we're looking for. Those who aren't, unfortunately, it'll lead to confusion and all sorts, you know, without wishing anything on anybody. But I think it's really good to be where we are at the moment as a collective as well as everything else.
Definitely. And it's wonderful too how we can all connect. Michael and I find we're so privileged to be able to talk to the likes of yourself and people all around the world who share similar beliefs. So the world has become a very small place as all the light workers and the trailblazers unite. And that reminds me too, David, we had a lovely opportunity for the summer solstice to connect with people all around the world for peace. And we're going to be doing the same for the Lionsgate 8-8. We're going to ask people to pause for peace, maybe at 8 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the evening, and just set the intention for peace. So we'll be putting that up on our website too, because I feel now, yes, the collective consciousness, Gaia, as we spoke of earlier, she really wants us all to ascend together, to move to this unity consciousness of peace, love, and compassion. So yes, we'll be sending loving vibes in your direction too. And before we finish, I'm going to put all your details in the blur because I know people will definitely want to be jumping online and checking you out and all your wonderful channelings. But we want to invite you and the lovely Leanne to air at any time you like. It's public now. So you have a think about it in the next few years and tell Leanne we'll buy her an ice cream.
Bless your hearts. Thank you. That's so kind of you. We would
thank you. And thank you very much for your time. We know how busy you are and how essential the work you're doing is, you know, not just for us, but for everybody around the world.
So many people who tune in, and your messages are so powerful and so reassuring. These are unique times, but they're difficult times. As Michael said, we're blessed, and you and Leanne are blessed to have each other, but there are so many people on their own walking this path, and they find it very difficult and demanding at times. So keep up the great work, Mahu, and thank you so much again for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Yes, and we should.
Bless your hearts. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for all the amazing work that you do, bringing all these people together, giving an opportunity to connect with different audiences. And this is how we spread the word, and this is how we grow together as one.
Yes, So until the next time, have a wonderful Lúnasa, and then a wonderful 8-8 portal or 8-8 Lionsgate. And we'll see you on the other side.
The other side, yes. Slán agus Fana.
Thanks very much.
Thank you so much, guys. Send lots of love.